nakamark yung stone na bench. Buti, minark nila. Saan pa? Buti, maayos naman when I went. 2019? Oh, saan pa? Clinic?
May question lang ako, ma'am. Yung mga chairman, yung mga in 28 museum, what's the, andito nakita ko kasi si Jeremy Barnes eh. How do you delineate between NHCP managed museum and also, I know that the National Museum also manages other museum. What's the delineation?
Yeah. Honorable Chair, yung sa amin po is more about its historical significance. Of the 28 that we have, all of these are either associated to a historical event, a historical person. So things po. That's how we are differentiated with the National Museum, because you can put museums in any structure that not necessarily have any historical significance. But in the case of our museums, sir, we basically call them shrines and landmarks. It means even if you don't open it as a museum, it's supposed to be protected, it's supposed to be preserved because it has a significant role in our history. So for example, when we say Jose Rizal Shrine, of course we operate it as a museum, but its significance lies in the fact that this is where Rizal lived, this is where he stayed. So that's basically the difference that we have with the National Museum, sir.
Parang Pio Valenzuela.
Yes,
that's an example.
Yes, sir.
And then what support do you give the local government units who wants to put in their own museum? Kasi alam ko marami mga LGU, especially the small ones, they want to put in. They want to build their own historical museum, but however, it takes a lot of talent and a lot of research, which they don't have, or the capability is not at par. So, what support do you give local government units?
Sir, we do actually provide technical assistance. In fact, we do conduct regular, actually 3 times a year, an LGU training on history and heritage, one component of which is how to put up a local museum. So we do provide that training on how to put up even a small museum in an LGU. So we are open to those kinds of assistance, sir.
And the funding?
We are the ones who conduct the training, but the funding, we have to source them themselves, sir. Perhaps the LGU.
But the actual museum,
we can guide them on how to put up the museum, sir.
Okay, but do you fund the actual museum, or
no, sir?
It's really more technical expertise.
Yes,
okay, yeah, it's okay. Like itong mga restoration and museum development of
that is one of the 28 museums.
This is part of the 28. Okay, okay. Sayang, we have to maintain. Sabi nga ni E.D. Eric, these things kasi museums, you really need to do the upkeep every year.
Yes, sir.
That's what we found out in Valenzuela. It's not cheap.
It's not cheap.
Not cheap.
We don't charge fees at all. We don't charge.
So if you don't have yearly annual maintenance, madi-deteriorate siya deteriorate. So, and then also, we also found out yung expertise. Although we have our own curator, but isa lang siya out of many, no? So kung nawala siya, mahirapan na talaga. So these are the realities of managing a museum, which NHCP can capacitate the local government units. Malaking bagay yun.
Yes, Mr. Chair. In fact, that is the reason, if you notice in our wish list, one of our number one wish list is the additional payment for general services for our museum.
This is for the museums?
Yes po. Okay. We operate 28 museums, and similarly situated po yung Valenzuela sa amin, yung Pio Valenzuela Museum. Some of our museums only have 1 or 2 regular staff, and most of our staff there are janitorial, security, just for the upkeep. So we need additional funding to pay our personnel in those museums.
May ba tayong roster ng curators all over the Philippines? Is there such a thing? May roster ba? May registry?
Perhaps the NCCA, National Committee on Museums, would have a list.
For example, if when LGU wants to put up a museum and they want to get someone who can help them and also manage it eventually? Meron ba roster that they can tap into? It's a very specialized skill eh. Napansin namin.
Yes, oo. Meron po, Mr. Chair, we have the National Committee on Museums. Pool po ito ng mga museum workers and curators. And actually, the community is very small.
Oh,
Makakakilala po sila lahat.
And that's what we
And
noticed.
they also know their specialty. Ito magaling ito sa with technology. Ito siya magaling ito magsulat. No, ito sa conservation. Ito talaga preventive conservation. Ito, this one is very good in this period. This period magaling yan sa history ito. Ito naman ang period niya. So they have different competencies, tsaka specialization.
But I'm sure NCCA and NSCP, you know this community.
Yes,
So
we're very familiar to them.
Baga, you can point the LGUs to the right direction on how to go about this. No?
And that's runs in parallel with, kasi dapat may technology transfer. So we always tell them na you avail of the training from NHCP so that at the end of the day, it's homegrown.
Yeah.
No, doon na gagaling na talaga sila. I think even your curator, it's really homegrown. Si
Yeah,
Global,
Yeah.
over the years, na-develop gumaling talaga ng gumaling.
Yeah,
si
because
Global.
he's really from Valenzuela. Ano nga kami doon? Nakachamba lang kami doon, to be honest about it. But for a long time, we had problems looking for someone full-time. But luckily, si Jonathan is from Valenzuela, so we took him. No? Yeah.
Your museum is LGU.
LGU run, manage, but NHCP and NCCA helped us with the technical side. Eh. Mahirap yung technical side.
Mr. Chair, if I may also, when you work with the LGUs, we also try to get the schools and the faculty and the teachers to be involved in the museum making. Kasi yung mga schools ang magpapadala ng mga estudyante na mag-tour ng museums. Kung hindi alam ng eskwelahan na meron palang museum, they will not send the students there. So it's a challenge for the museum to keep students to keep on coming back to the museum. So we are encouraging the faculty to develop to write papers and kanang research about the locality para madagdagan ng knowledge about the locality.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. So your submission would be the 28 museums or shrines. Is it all museums that you handle? And then the Rizal sites are already included in the 28. What other possible Rizal sites within the Philippines that you can mark? Unless it's all marked already.
So I think the results, the places in the Philippines associated with Rizal were marked.
Can maintain.
Yes.
I know in Germany from Heidelberg to Wilhelmsfeld and vice versa, Rizal used to walk in the forest, and the Knights of Rizal are marking that route in the forest. I don't know. I mean, among them, mark, I use it very loosely. Is it a good place to mark? Kung saan naglakad si Rizal?
Yun nga pong sa Niagara, tumayo lang siya doon.
Ay, ito siya. Tumayo. Ito naglakad. Ilang buwan. Kung saan siya nagpupunta sa kanyang pag-aaral. Napakatawa naman kayo, Margaret, tumayo. Pero syempre, ito nakatira sa Wilhelmsfeld, naglalakad papunta sa kanyang eskwelahan sa ophthalmology sa Heidelberg, pabalik-balik. Maroute. Maganda, i-mark nyo yun. Pero lalakaran muna ni E.D. Arevalo. Ilang kilometro yun. Hindi maganda. Wala pera biro. Picturesque.
Yes, ma'am.
Lalakarin ni E.D. Sarudo.
From their consideration,
Tayong lahat. Maglalakad tayo doon.
it's really their considerations din, ma'am. For example, the one in Canada kasi it was pushed by the Filipino community there, meaning we were ensured at least na kapag iniwan natin yung marker, they will take care of it.
Sila na nga ang sumulat. Sila na nga ang
Yes,
mark daw.
Sila na.
Sila nag-propose. Sila na daw. Hindi naman sila humingi ng tulong. Sila mag-mark. Sila
Sila
mag-gastos. Sila lahat. Nag-fundraising ang Knights of Rizal in Germany to mark the route. nakikialam lang ako na dapat i-mark din natin. Di ba? Chair Jose, o kayo na. Sige, padala kayong tao sa Germany para pag Frankfurt Book Fair, sana na-mark na natin. Maski yung entrance lang. Kami ni Chair Jose sa entrance lang, sa simula ng Mark. Okay, Mark, see you in the next town. Hindi naman kayang lakarin yung ilang kilometro. Tanong nyo, ilan yung kilometro na lakarin sa forest? Di ko na kaya yon. Di ba maganda? To be fair, hindi sila humingin tulong, hindi sila humingin pera. Sinabi lang nila parang FYI. O di natutuwa ako, may kusa. Tapos para lang alam nyo, yung mga hindi pa mark ng Philippine government, minarkahan na ng German government or local government, nakita ko may marker eh. Yun nga sa Heidelberg, yung river, at saka yung tinirhan niya sa Heidelberg, sorry, sa University Town? Ay, hindi, sa Heidelberg. Yung apartment na tinirhan niya. Kala ko NHCP nag-mark nun eh. Nakamark lahat. Sila. Nakakatuwa.
Knights of Rizal po.
Baka Knights of Rizal. So yung nakita ko may marker yung eskwelahan, na yung ospital, nakamark yung inupuan niya sa ilog, o sa Niagara, nakatayo, dito nakaupo. O tapos, yung saan siya tumira na apartment, Karl Strasse. Yun, ano pang pinuntahan natin. Tapos nakita ko yung kalsada nga na Rizal Strasse. Yun. I-mark na natin kung sapat. O syempre naman, i-mark nila dun. Tapos yung forest, ang hindi pa naman mark, na ima-mark na ni Knights of Rizal. Tapos makipag-ugnayan kayo sa mayor. Ano pangalan ni mayor? Mayor ng Wilhelmsfeld. Okay na. Through the Philippine Embassy Berlin, Susi Natividad and Conjen Abalos. Di ba maganda sana sa linggo ng Frankfurt Book Fair 15 to 19, may NHCP event nang mag-mark maski kung lahat, kung lahat na, o naman, 3 lang yun eh. Kung kaya na nyo. Matagal ang proseso nyo, no? Ha?
Matagal po ang drying time ng marker. Matagal, at least sana po 45 days ang ano.
Or maybe just an announcement.
Just an announcement.
Just an announcement or some ceremony. Si Mayor Tobias Danggel ng Mayor ng Wilhelmsfeld. Kaibigan ni Sherry. Try mo si Mayor. Okay.
So,
may statwa sa Rizal sa plaza.
Ayun, pwede po natin yung
hindi. Pero baka naman tinayo lang nila doon. Baka sobrang Rizal fans doon eh. Tapos, may mga statwa ng kaibigan niya. Si Rudolph Virchow. Sino pa? Sherry. Sino yung mga taong nakastatwa doon? Otto Becker?
Otto Becker, yung ophthalmologist.
Tapos, meron din siyang vineyard na pinupuntahan. Anong pangalan ng vineyard? Milky. Shishine. Spell. Yes. Shishine. Kung si Niagara nga, nakatayo lang siya. Ito, pinupuntahan niyang vineyard. May taste yung mama. Pinupuntahan niyang vineyard. Shishine sa pagitan ng Heidelberg at ng Wilhelmsfeld. Di ba ang ganda?
Yeah.
I-mark din yun. Di para tayong may Rizal Walk sa dalawang bayan.
Meron din po pala dito sa Philippines, dinonate na yung water fountain na iniinuman ni Rizal going to
yung water fountain na galing sa Wilhelmsfeld, sa vicarage ng Protestant, si Ulmer, dinonate na sa Luneta raw. Naku, mamaya masira yun kung ilipat, tama ba sa Luneta?
Hindi po, hindi naman po.
Inaalagaan nyo.
Yes, may marker po kasi. May marker.
Sino ang in charge doon?
NPDC po.
Pero dapat under sa inyo yung fountain, NHCP. I-enclose nyo.
Meron po siyang special space.
Galing yun sa bahay. Ba't kasi tinanggal sa bahay yun? Yeah. Sige po. Maganda. Kung pwedeng i-research, aralin nyo sa lahat ng binanggit ko kung anong bagay na i-mark, for me, there's no reason bakit hindi. Kung yung mga Aleman, minark na nga nila, pinibigyan na yung halaga, nakakatuwa sila. Yun.
Sige.
Yun ang alam ko. Sige, thank you.
Sige po. Next, please.